Welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping straight into the engine room of modern infrastructure. We're going to break down the operations of GPM Pumping Systems, which is a premier partner for large-scale electromechanical engineering over in Bangladesh. If you want to understand how massive industrial facilities, vast agricultural projects, and modern cities actually get the water and power they need to function, specifically through complete fluid solutions, pump installations, and deep tube well drilling, you are in the exact right place. Let's get into it. Right out of the gate, we've got to look at the core philosophy driving this company, which is captured perfectly in their motto: your goals, our expertise, together we make it happen. Now, this isn't just some corporate slogan tossed onto a website, it's genuinely a fundamental mission statement. GPM is heavily focused on empowering an industrializing nation with engineering that isn't just smart and reliable, but honestly incredibly cost-effective. They basically act as the bridge between ambitious developmental goals and the hard technical realities of actually getting things built. So here is our roadmap for today. 1. Building a sustainable future. 2. Complete fluid pumping solutions. 3. Deep tube well expertise. 4. Diverse electromechanical solutions. 5. The GPM project workflow. And 6. A trusted national partner. Section 1. Building a sustainable future. GPM isn't just a simple parts supplier. They're a massive multi-discipline contractor. Their main focus is actually delivering innovative turnkey projects, meaning they build a complex system entirely from scratch so it's ready to use the exact moment they hand over the proverbial keys. Whether we're talking about laying down pipeline networks, setting up advanced water treatment plants, or integrating renewable energy, they provide a holistic approach to building infrastructure that is literally designed to last. Section 2. Complete fluid pumping solutions. Okay, so GPM handles the entire water management lifecycle. They aren't just selling a pump and walking away. They provide true end-to-end solutions. This ranges all the way from the initial deep tube well supply and complex pump installation, right through to building comprehensive water and wastewater treatment plants. For anyone managing a major facility, this means you have a single, highly capable partner managing the entire fluid dynamic system. It's a huge operational advantage. And to actually make that happen, they're supplying some serious heavy-duty infrastructure. We're talking high-performance pumps, highly durable valves and piping systems, industrial-grade motors, and massive booster pumping stations. So why does this matter? Well, for commercial and industrial applications, consistency is absolutely everything. Massive facilities completely rely on dependable, efficient water networks because a single failure can halt production entirely. GPM's capability in designing and installing these complex pipeline networks ensures that nightmare scenario never happens. Section 3. Deep tube well expertise. It is amazing to think about the contrast here. On the one hand, you've got this raw, heavy engineering, massive drilling rigs operating out in the field, literally boring deep into the earth for tube well drilling and regeneration. And then on the flip side, you have the final result: precise, beautifully installed industrial pump systems humming away indoors. It perfectly shows how complex, messy outdoor drilling operations get translated into incredibly refined, highly controlled electromechanical setups. To really put a number on their capability, just look at the massive water capacities they're consistently delivering for major economic zones and industrial giants. Take the Kazi Group, for example. They're moving 120 cubic meters per hour. But look at Shishir Knitting and Dyeing, an absolutely incredible 200 cubic meters per hour. To put that into perspective for a second, that is enough water to fill an entire Olympic-sized swimming pool every half day. These aren't just standard wells. These are massive lifelines for some of the biggest private industrial developments in the entire country. Section 4. Diverse electromechanical engineering solutions. Now, stepping into municipal and civic infrastructure, they rapidly deploy water spray trucks right into city streets. And right alongside that, they manage highly advanced road marking works, utilizing specialized machinery to apply crisp thermoplastic and cold paint markings. This ensures essential road safety symbols and pedestrian crossings are delivered with absolute technical precision.
But wait, they definitely don't stop at just water and roads. They're aggressively expanding into energy to secure that sustainable future we talked about earlier. GPM provides comprehensive solar power systems, including off-grid and smart solar solutions, as well as solar, water, and irrigation setups. Add to that their hybrid and biogas projects, rainwater harvesting systems, and even automobile engineering solutions. It's a genuinely remarkable multidisciplinary approach to building modern infrastructure.
Section 5. The GPM project workflow. So, how do they actually manage all these complex projects? Well, their highly structured methodology is all about alignment, and it's broken down into three core phases. Step one, discuss your business. They start by deeply understanding your specific business challenges and requirements. Step two, set your target. Their experts analyze those needs to define really clear, achievable operational targets that align with the client's vision. And finally, step three, execute and deliver. This culminates in world-class execution and, crucially, rock-solid after-sales support.
By heavily focusing on pre-construction estimating, figuring out exactly what things will cost before a single shovel hits the dirt, they dramatically mitigate risk down the line. It ensures rigorous cost and quality control from the very first feasibility study all the way through to the final installation. And they back the whole shebang up with a skilled team totally dedicated to after-sales service, making sure these massive investments keep running smoothly for years.
Section 6. A trusted national partner. Ultimately, the absolute proof of their authority is in their partnerships. I mean, they are trusted by massive household name corporate entities like Square, Bashundar Group, Orion, and Biximco. But equally as important, they're trusted by critical public bodies like Dhaka Wasa and the Dhaka North City Corporation. They are quite literally building the foundation for both the public and private sectors. And they back up all this incredible local trust by collaborating directly with global technology heavyweights. We're talking worldwide collaborations with industry leaders like Franklin Electric, KSB, and Euroflow. By partnering with these international manufacturers, GPM ensures they are always supplying top-tier, world-class innovation directly to their local projects. As we wrap up today's explainer, I want you to consider this. Whether you are building a massive factory, a sprawling city sector, or a huge solar grid, literally none of it functions without those invisible veins of fluid and power running beneath it all. So, how will advanced electromechanical partnerships like these shape the infrastructure of tomorrow? Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive, and keep building for the future.